This video is brought to you by Andromo. Create your first Android or Kindle app today with no coding required. Click now to learn more. So there are a few reasons why this device is so affordable. First of all, the build and the specs. It only has a Snapdragon 400, which is an older CPUs in several of the Galaxy Mini phones. Also, there is no dual microphones, there is no active display, there is no AMOLED screen, there is no expandable storage, and also there's no LTE and no wireless charging. There is Bluetooth 4.0 and an Adreno 305 GPU. Expandable storage or expandable battery. The battery in here is a 2000 milliamp hour battery. You can go check out my video of talking about the specs. But yeah, the main drawbacks would be, I guess I'd say NFC, the lack of LTE, which, I mean, having LTE is nice, but this is mainly either an international phone or a phone for a college person that doesn't have a lot of money that does want a smartphone. So, where do they cut corners on this? You're probably thinking it's inexpensive because there's a lot of cut corners. Depending on your plan, having no LTE is good, because I have this phone right here, which is the Moto X. We have this on Verizon. This is on T-Mobile. I only used a gigabyte of data in 1 month with this phone, and I used it constantly every day off my Wi-Fi. And on this phone, I use this constantly. When this is dead, I use this. This is on Verizon's network, and I used almost 7 gigabytes last month because of the LTE. So it may be downloading things faster, but it's also wasting things faster. The lack of NFC is not a problem for me. The lack of LTE is not a problem for me. The lack of expandable storage may be a problem. I did only pick this up in 8 gigabytes, but the main thing I'm really going to be using this for is Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and those are all just a few apps. The screen is not an AMOLED screen, so there's no active display on this, so you will not have active display, because on an AMOLED screen, it's only lighting a certain part of the screen. On an LCD screen, it's lighting the whole screen. So that's why there's no active display. Also, there would need to be the beefed up processor with the co-processor to help power that. This is a pretty clear screen. I think I do actually like the screen maybe better than the LCD screen. After all, I've been using devices that have LCD screens for a very long time. The only thing I would say that's bad about this inexpensive device would have to be this speaker right here. When you're actually talking on the phone, it's muffled. The speakerphone does not sound good. It's good enough for music and games, but when you're actually trying to make out a conversation, it's terrible. I wouldn't recommend it. The speed, it's up to par with this. I have played Riptide GP2, which is a very graphic-intensive game. If you guys want to see that in a video, comment down below. The multitasking is good. I actually experienced 5 hours and 30 minutes of battery life in this. There's nothing really much else. There's a little cool features. You can change the back out. You can put a flip cover. That's pretty cool. I think the flip cover's 30 and the back panels are 15. I do have a red and a white one coming. I don't know when those are coming, but I did buy those when I bought the phone. I think they're coming from like China, so that will be a while. A lot of people are complaining about the camera. You can't complain about a camera on a $179 phone. This camera right here was $179 without a phone, without anything. So the fact that this even has a camera is impressive. You have something not a lot of people talk about. It is a notification light. You guys probably can't see that. I will talk about that all in a separate video. But yeah, they did add that. I'm guessing they added that to replace the active display. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If a comment down below and the more info, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.